the Houston Texans, and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run with the rookie who played just up to 110 at USC. And move this forward out to the 29-yard line. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith. They're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
18, that's it.
On second down, Stroud. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Marks, running left.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
18, that's it.
Back to throw, Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To the left side, caught by Schultz. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. A gain of 16 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On the quick, right? 18, that's it.
On 1st down, it's Marks. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
It's a big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. He'll go again with Marks. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set. Lady. Big 20.
To throw right away is Stafford. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good.
That is intercepted. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
180. Alert!
2nd down, it's Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Set. 180.
They are going for it. Stafford. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. 1st down, Stafford. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Easy, alert. Blue 60. What do you have?
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
37. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, you have to be athletic.
And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this stuff's going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Throwing is Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. On the ground, it's Marks. He's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 32-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play goes for 30 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-6 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Marks. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
First down, Houston.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's third and 4.
go. 118. What's that? South.
To throw, it's Stroud. And he'll take this one in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all away.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Alert! Blue 60.
A first down throw for Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Middle.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it, 20.
Stafford to throw again. Right back to Adams. He's done it again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
42-yard line.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Good for a Rams.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Like 7. You're set. Go 20.
To the air again. Stafford is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, LA.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
On the ground, it's Martin to open the drive. And he'll get something here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second
and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
All right. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. An even 40 yards. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
They'll run with Marks. Finding room to the 20. And he is out of bounds. It's a pickup of 16 yards, down to the 16.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the Brits. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here you go. 118. Outside.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
All right. 118. Outside. 11. Hey, watch it.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
180.
Stafford going to tap this one forward. And that one's going to get shut down quickly. Tackle made at the 11-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll drop this down to Cora. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And brought him down up beyond the 30.
12 yards. That's another Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be a rich when you're inside?
Throwing again is Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Lassiter on the coverage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Get it, 20. 53. Ready. Hey, 22.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Ladies.
Here's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. He's uncomfortable. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Forced to his right. He's going to look deep for Adams. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
32 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set. 250.
On first down, it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Coral. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Drill right, 22.
Second down, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Another Rams first down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
Ready.
Now Puka with a little pop pass. To the goal line and in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Rams will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18.
Stroud. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
18.
Back to throw. Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans go up by 7, 28-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 39 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, Stafford. That's into the hands of Cora. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
First and goal.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
32. Hey, 22! Hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey, 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 hey! Go, 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 go! Me.
Now Stafford on third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
On fourth down, Stafford escaping the that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. Inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Handoff here, and it's Marks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And it's third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Oh, right. 18. What's up?
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here to talk things over before third down.
18.
Throwing is Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are we going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short. You give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. Hey, 5-0.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
50.
1st and 10.
First down, Stafford. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
1st and 10.
We'll return with more
27-yard
after
line.
this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford to throw again. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now, screen set up for Marks. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 6 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On first down, it's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he's in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a two-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first and 10, Stafford. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Stafford now on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Hey, give me radar. Ready, alert. Yellow 20, 22.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Hey, 50.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Again, it's Stafford. That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Big 20. Hey, red.
To the air again. Stafford unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. Look at him go. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Rams. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a two-point conversion now.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Yellow 80!
Throwing again is Stafford. And he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the two-point conversion. It's now a one-score game here in the fourth. So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go, let's go. 118.
They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. It's a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
Don't worry.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Pick up a 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
One more time for Montgomery. To the pylon, he's pinned. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Texans.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's swung out to Ali. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll set up the screen here to Cora.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Blue 60.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Omaha, reset. 22, lady.
They'll run here. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done. And this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Texans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.